What up, peeps? Seto Solo here. The guy you don't know because he's new to recording and, you know, the whole YouTube. But, yeah. I'm going to show you how I do my little base design. You can fit duo, trio. You can probably fit a 5-man in here if you really want. This is going to be for me and my buddy on 3X. So, we ain't gotta worry about all that. But, yeah. Very simple. Uses a cool bunker. Been raided so many times with this bunker. Haven't gotten my loot taken once. I'm not gonna promise results or anything for anyone else. But for me personally, for me and my buddy, and my, you know, our friends, when we use this bunker, even if it's not in this design itself, the raiders just don't seem to know about it, especially if you put an external down. Like, they're clueless to it. I don't know, but I mean, you guys can really honestly do this your own way. Change it up. Just use the bunker. I'm sure there's some other videos out there about the bunker. I'm not the creator or nothing like that. Saw somebody else build it and try to, you know, figure out my own whatever with it. One thing I probably should have said, make sure these don't upgrade those when you build the base. Keep those like that. You gotta place this frame down here first. And then, you know, you just do your thing, you know. I do only have like less than 1K hours, so forgive me. I'll be posting a video after this of me and my buddy doing a duo wipe on the 3X. This is what this is the base I will be using. So, you know, wish us luck. If the wipe goes well. You know, can never make promises though. You know how Russ be. There we go. Yeah, it's a really fun bunker. And the only way they can open it is if they have TC. So if you just make a couple externals, you'll be alright. Also, always gotta help out people, you know? Don't be toxic. In chat, you know how to be. We only do positive vibes around here. So another really important part about this bunker is this right here on each side. Again, it's not like if you're doing this as one bunker, because you could just do this as this. You don't need the extra one. You could just do it as a 2x2 if you wanted. Do not build a frame or anything here. You have to leave this slot hollow. This one you can wall in. You can do whatever you want with it. I usually just wall it in. But, yeah. And then make this a loot room. Well, that's at least the one I'm doing. I'm gonna make this one a loot room, and then this one is also gonna be a loot room. But yeah, never build anything here, because the way you open the bunker, you seal it in like that, and then you hit it with the triangle roof in it, and then boom, pops open. And I'll re-demonstrate. Boom. Pops open. Nice and easy. We love it. And then boom. Boom, boom. Another thing too that I love about these bunkers You take a little medium battery here. You gotta get like right against this as much as you can. And then you can fit 4 barrels if you have the barrel DLC, which I recommend you get if you don't got it. It's a very pay-to-win item. Sometimes it gets a little temperamental about it not wanting to place, but finicky with it, you know, it'll get there. And you can still seal it and everything. It doesn't stick through at all. So then, you know, it doesn't show up. Really nice and cool. And say, boom. You know, you throw some boxes up here, maybe throw 1 or 2 down here. They'll never know. It's really good design, really helpful. This will be my jump up right here. Nice, the loot room up top. It'll be like the extra stuff. Then you can fit like lockers or workbenches along here. You can put furnaces in here too, because you can just always pick them up. And once you get compound, you get the large furnaces going, so it won't be necessary. It's all right. It's cozy. We love it. Again, same thing. Seal it in. Boom, opens. And this, hides the TC too, which makes it really nice. Because if you upgrade that to high qual and whatnot, and once the base is done, it'll be like 32 rockets just to the TC. Even if they go through doors, and then we're gonna have to, it'll be, all the garage doors and whatnot, and then, the 8 or 16 rockets for the high qual or metal. So, really nice stuff. Bunker I really enjoy. And you can, if you're running on like a normal vanilla server that only has the 12 turret limit too. These 2 batteries, you can get 5 of each. As long as you got windmills, you can power everything. It's really nice. Honestly, not thinking about it, looking at it, you probably might be able to fit. Well, I stand corrected. Look at that. We're putting something together, folks. You can fit these in here, too. You can fit 2 of them in there. Would have guessed. I did not know that. See, we gotta learn together. That's how it grows, people. Take the time and learn together. Boom. Now, why aren't you placing? There we go. Boom. That's even better. That's more power stores there. Hell yeah. We'll take it. Again, I always struggle with this for some reason. I don't know why. Sometimes I get it right away, sometimes I don't. Also, little fun fact. Where are they? Electrical, these and these. You can actually put these and switches and everything under here. And it'll still allow you to seal the bunker. If I could get out of here. Ooh, that might be a problem. Can't seem to get out. There we go. This takes a little finesse. You can still seal the bunker, and then all your electronics are safe and behind a bunker, so it's going to be even harder for them to like disable your turrets and stuff. Really nice though. I'm not going to no, you know what? I won't be lazy. We'll do this together. I'll fill out the base and everything. Do I have an armored door on me? I do. Perfect. I'm gonna just put everything as like end game, like what you want it in reality. I gotta have the armored doors in these loot rooms. Yeah. You can do like the little ramps, here if you want. I don't personally use them because I like having other shit. Pardon my language. But yeah, we'll fill it out. Get some garage doors. Again, remember, do not put anything on these, you know, no wall tiles of any kind, because that's how you open the bunkers. The other thing about when we got, one of the times we used this bunker, we got raided, too. They knew about the bunker and then didn't bother to raid through it because we had it high qual, and we had 2 externals that were both high qual. So they didn't bother to raid it because, I guess they didn't have enough boom, and they couldn't just pop it open by placing the roof, so they're really nice. The video I'll be posting, I'll be recording it the day after I make this one. Me and my buddy hop on a duo server, you know, where we play our first recorded duo right together. So, you know, yippee-ki-yay. Make sure you get all this honeycomb. I also recommend when you honeycomb, you get these to metal at least. Because if you don't, it really weakens out the base. Because you can always upgrade these walls to high qual later, you know. And if you have this one as metal and this one as metal, then it's 16 to get to here. Instead of just, you know, 8 and then 4, you know. As long as these 2 are metal. I never upgrade them past metal, personally. That way, if they just raid through the side here, you know, you got at least 16 rockets to be able to get in anywhere. That's just me. That's just how I do it. The little roofs you can do, however. I know some people who leave them as stone, they don't care. I always upgrade them to metal. They get a little harder for them to get that multi-floor splash, you know. But, yeah, up to each their own. I know the Rust community isn't not exactly what everyone would call friendly and whatnot, but, you know, we try to promote good vibes here. We try. We don't always succeed, but, you know. That's fine, okay. What I do here, boom, boom, boom. You know, your pretty standard, you know, jump up, whatever. But what I like to do with this, do I have it? No, I do not. I don't really I'm not prepared. Don't have any of my building stuff. Oh, yeah. Making a fool of myself. Alright. Got the, boom, got the locker, some of that, and you got the workbench. What I like to do, especially because it'd just be the 2 of us in this base, boom, boom, got double the locker, now you can jump up and down, and then I also do, most of the servers we play on have coffins, so I'm actually going to give myself a coffin here. Oh, I just gave myself, I think. Okay, yeah, I'm perfect. This is what I like to do, personally. Gotta try to get this straight. Use a box or something to stand on it. And then you get a nice repair bench near your core. And then, again, sometimes it can be a little bit of a pain to place these. If you need to, just place something down. Got an extra barrel or box around, you know. Just boom. And you can fit 2 coffins in here, and you get the repair bench. Because I like having the repair bench near the, like, you know, the main area. But, I'm down. You can place a workbench wherever. It doesn't really all that much matter. And then, pretty much just line the walls with lockers. I'd always just recommend not to, like, try to get them over the line of this. That way you can easily open and then close the bunker. But if you do, it's not a big deal as long as you can pick them up. And we got this. So I'm going to be honest with you all right now. I add a little bit of little goofiness to my bases always. Always got to have the disco floor, you know. Got to have fun. There will be a disco area. Stay tuned for that. And because all of our main power is now going to be down in the floor, We don't need, you know, all this honeycomb can just stay as honeycomb. Unless you want to put, like, a furnace pod in there. Which, I mean, by all means, do your thing. If you end up using this, you know, change it however you want. No judgment here. You do you, and I'll do me. Or, you know, we'll figure everything out. So, boom. This will be the jump up. And you can make these as the furnace pods, any one of these triangles. And you could obviously move that on that side, it's symmetrical, so it doesn't matter. Fill it out. This will be a long video because I don't cut ahead or speed up. Now, the space isn't necessarily far or, you know, anything. Nothing too crazy. But here, you just do a standard boom. And then it's almost a 2x2 expansion, more or less, however you want to do it. Also, I forgot to mention, leave that not open. Don't put the wall there when you do that. So I'll hopefully you watch this video through before building it. And if you don't, well, my bad. I screwed over your base. And whoopsie doopsie. You know, do the same with like 2x2, you know. Or you do the triangle 2 square. And it'll all come back and connect. Nice and flawlessly like that. That's what we want. Same thing with that one, obviously, you don't want it to... You don't want it to be there, that way you can place the foundation. And this still has, you know, the stability of this is matter. Always make sure to help out. Again, no need to be toxic in an already toxic game. We'll go a little jump up. Pretty basic. Also, one of the things you can do if you want, you can do the little low wall peak here. Kind of helps protect the front door more. I like to do it sometimes. It really just all depends on personal preference. I'll leave it in there. You can make these loot rooms, mixing table rooms, whatever, because you do get a fair amount of storage down here. Well, you know, especially if it with coffins, so you can like line the ceiling. You know, you can fit, you know, I think it's 6 coffins just on these halves. So, you know, pretty nice. But if your server doesn't do coffins at all, then I would just do the standard loot rooms, you know. And if, you know, you can make these loot rooms too easily just by throwing up a shelf. But yeah, again, do it how you want. You know, this is just like a whatever you want to call it. Now, you could make this like a chute to the next floor, but I'm just gonna... Actually, no. I'm gonna do what I used to do with these. Take these, boom. Now you have a nice little, like, barrel depot area. You gotta get the little vertical ones. There we go. Oh, the electrical stuff. And then we gotta find the windows. Now, you can just take the vertical barrels and put 2 of them in here. And then boom, you got a nice little... Oh, I didn't place that top one back enough. I got it this time. Alright. See? And then boom. Little depot barrel spot. And then obviously when you're online, you just leave the window off. You ain't gotta worry about it. Boom. Bam. And then, oh, those are backwards. That's not what we want. All that. That will be a wall there, but we ain't gonna worry about that. And I like to do these. I just like to do this just so you have like a little easier time when you go to like finesse through, you know. So I put, where's the double? Do I not have a double? I do not. That's fine. We'll craft up one up real quick. Boom. Go like that, because then you can put a door here, so they either drill through here or, you know, they go through the doors and then go in. Makes it just a little more tedious and annoying. And obviously you can put doors on these. I just leave them though. Yeah, so far this is what we got for the base. Nothing too crazy. Also, if you leave it like this for too long, these will decay because they're not actually attached. Or not these, but these, the squares. They don't actually count as attached to the base yet. Which that will change. Also, before, you know, you always want to make sure you get this to high qual because this is your TC right here. I always recommend to upgrade like this, these walls here the most. Make it the most difficult to get to TC. But just go around walling it in like this. Around here. Let me put these windows up too. This is my no BS guide to how to build my base. So this side here, one thing I should mention, if you want to do this, again, please watch this video through. I'll try to, when I upload this, make sure I put a thing here telling you, you know, not to, you know, watch the video before building. But you can get a little oil refinery spot here if you want. I'll just build one in. Because you could put like, if you wanted to, you could put like a bed in here. And you have like a little respawn point, you know. Again, it is TC right there, so I'm sure we'll have that in at least. And then you could put like a locker, some barrels in there, oil refining down there, and it's deep enough too where you can put a shell like that, and you'll still be able to oil refine it. Bada bing, bada boom. Do it however, you know, because again, honestly, you can do both if you'd like. You know, you could put 2 beds in here along the wall here. And then do the, you know, locker in here with a window, or whatever you so choose. Yeah, just do what you see. You know, do what you like. I'm just gonna do this. Boom. Just for simplicity's sake for now. Oh yeah. Make sure I upgrade all this. Now your base should be looking a little more like this. And yeah. We're getting there. We're almost done. About halfway there, I'd say. We're just going to 100% this in. And with these inner walls, I always recommend to upgrade those to metal before you seal them in. It's a pretty normal rust thing to know can do, but just in case, I don't know, this comes across a new player. Just a little tip. So this is as high as I normally do my bases. I just keep it simple, so my floor floors in total look like the roof. But if you're somebody who wants to go higher, fill out the next floor however you'd like. Ain't no one stopping you. But yeah. But then, pardon me. Oh, I'm tired here. So for the shooting floor, what you want to do here, this part can be a little tricky. You want to get a triangle here and a triangle here. Best way I say to do this is to build that and come outside and then just build this. Upgrade that, get rid of that. And then this part will fall, but it's fine because you just don't get rid of this until you put the thing. Boom. Upgrade those. Make sure to wall this in too. Because this is a really cool little angle thing I like. I love them. Nice little peak thing. I don't remember what build, but there's a build that told me I can do this. Yeah, that way, connect it out. And this will mirror onto all the other corners too. But before you place these down, get the roof triangle, put it there, boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Now you got this nice little angle. I love it. And then we're gonna build it off. So I leave this part here open. That way you can put turrets, whatever you would like. That's just what I do. I leave it like that. I would like the things. I usually put a turret up here, cover the doors. Again, do what you like. No one's stopping you. If it doesn't fit your needs, switch it to something that do. And then I just do windows. Ain't nothing meta, nothing. The bunker's pretty nice. That's about it. You can either have them raised like this. I don't like to have to jump. I want to be able to like creep around, So I do lower ones. That way you can still like get good angles, But again, do your thing. Boom, boom, boom. And if you don't build these triangles first, then it does kind of ruin like the whole base. I wouldn't say ruins the whole base, but you're not gonna have these little corner pocket things, which will kind of blow. not exactly the end of the world. Just figure out your own way to modify it. Yeah. Yeah, and get a nice little angles here. Boom, boom, boom. So far, we're almost all here with the shooting floor. And then on this side here, we got these. I also leave these like this with 1, 2, 3. You can do it like this, so they're just, you know, turret pods, whatever you like. But one of the things you could also do, if you feel, because again, this will be for me and my buddy as a duo. We're gonna have, I think they're called Patrico peaks, if I'm not mistaken. Boom, boom. Put that there, put that there. Boom, boom. Throw that. Load that. These will be bedrooms for me and my buddy. Along with depot, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Little depot area. But more or less, get your locker, slap that baby right against the wall. Tuck that as close as you can too. You can put barrel in here if you'd like. And then when you're offline, I recommend to have windows on these, just so people can't break the locker or the bed, just, you know, being annoying. And then get the horizontal embrasure. Boom, boom. Obviously, you want to door this off. Do garage door, armor doors, depending on what you get. That's a pretty nice peak. It's hard to see in, but it's pretty easy to see out of. I'm going to do that on both sides. If you are playing on Vanilla Rust, I don't recommend to build this base, because it is pretty pricey for a duo. I mean, if you got a group and you guys are good, then I mean, hey, if you can afford it, go for it, and no one's stopping you. So these, what I do with these, kind of all over the place, don't mind me. I put turrets in here and chain link all the way up, just to be annoying. And it makes it harder for people just to shoot like an instant rocket into the top part and have it drop down. But same thing with these, just and obviously you don't have to build everything straight to metal. Just do it for vid's sake. So that'd be a pretty long video. Oh, don't do that. Was absent-minded there. You don't have to build these windows, of course, but it does make it tremendously easier. You gotta ladder around the outside of your base or build twig off and build them. But try to speed through the rest of this real quick, just so we can get to the roof. And we're done. Moving too fast for the game to do anything. There we go. And boom. Fill in these edges as you would pretty much normal. Missed a spot. So what I like to do for my jump up is put it here. No real in particular reason, I guess. I'll do a jump up. Because then it leads it right up in. What I like to do is you'll have, you'll have your doorway. I do a window here. So, pretty standard stuff. Boom. Also, I recommend to do this. Gives you like the bare amount of stability in the top part at least. And you could, I would say, put shop fronts and whatnot throughout all this. Just to really seal it in and make it so people can't just, like, get in easily. That way you got your shooting floor. Or whatever, but I mean, whatever you decide, it doesn't matter too much. You can just leave it all open. But for me personally, I'm gonna put, when I build this base, I'm gonna put shop fronts and doors throughout here. I recommend to put like one door on each side and then just the rest with shop fronts. I'm gonna be putting a disco floor in here because you gotta have the party, gotta date, gotta hit the little boogie, but. And you just seal in the rest of this. this side, what I like to do, put a window, door, and it can be a little tricky, and sometimes they'll stick out just a smidgen, which really isn't all that big of a deal, depending on what way you put, you know, but you can do that, and then boom, you have 2 beds in here. Just gives you a nice little respawn point, and then you can fit a locker in here. Obviously, you'd want a window on there. On this one. Up here, just do your standard little roof turret pods. Nothing too fancy. Also, you can build these from inside just by rotating it to, you know, have it face you and then just look up and spin and click, and it'll place it through. I just do that because I'm lazy. Now we gotta work on the roof. You can do it however you like. I follow these from below, that way you get these like little cornered angled bits. And then I usually just fill it in with the squares, so it's sealed in. I know some people like to have like the angled stuff. I don't. But that's just personal preference. Like the little cracks people like to have. I just don't do it. There we go. That's, you can fit mini, scrappy, whatever you want in the roof. And obviously these would be turret pods. I'm gonna double do that. Boom, 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 boom. Also, something I should have mentioned, place this here. Same thing on this side. These will be your turbines. I'm recommend to place them opposite sides. Well, the turbines and the SAMs are really intermittent. Like, you can do them either way. They really don't matter. But yep. If you want to make sure you have optimal power, put the turrets up here, and or the turbines up here, and then put the SAMs on the 2 lower platforms. And I'll show you guys too here in a second. And then gotta get a little lower. But you know, they may not produce all of the power, but you know, they're like 2 like wind turbines. Why is that? Is that not what this is? Oh. Sometimes you have issues like that. Just come inside. And just place a frame and you know, bam. You know how Rust is with its stability. It's a little annoying, but it works. We're making more power now? There we go. And then, you know, face out your SAM sites. Face them away. And then bam. And then put turrets in there with chain link. recommend to just offset them just ever so slightly. And again, make sure you do it like opposite. Got a pretty nice secure roof. And also, let's say somebody like manages to sneak in somehow, or you don't have SAMs yet, you get the turret roof. If they come over here and they do jump down here and you have these up, then they're just stuck in your shooting floor. And then, yeah, it's pretty nice. So, oh yeah, let me show you guys these, you know. Let me show you guys these first. Almost forgot to make sure. A little late here, so forgive my brain. So you have 2 up on the roof, and then these will make 6 turrets. You know, this gives you turret coverage without needing a compound at first. And then obviously you're gonna build your I like to build the compounds with the disconnectable TCs. You don't have to. I would recommend to do at least 1 though. And then obviously just have gatehouses with turrets that are facing inwards. That way that's your other 4. And then that's only 10 turrets. And you can still cram 2 wherever you'd like. Put them in the shooting floor if you want. Or again, what I do is I put 1 on the main doorway facing out. And then usually 1 on the backside facing out. But there you go. Well, that's the base design. And then always, if you're on Builder Sanctuaries, make sure that, you know, you save the island. What to name it? We'll call it Double Trouble. Boom. Save, and there we go. Base built. That's it. Do recommend Builder Sanctuary. Very chill, friendly place. Alright. I'll catch y'all later. See you in the next one.